It's incredible to see such a multi-generational group for this incredible program tonight. I want to ask you all, how many of you seen American Ninja Warrior? Okay. And how many of you have seen this gentleman compete? Dr. Noah Kaufman. He's a board-certified emergency room physician practicing for 10 years post-residency here in Fort Collins, working at the various University of Colorado Health ERs. He is the leader of the Colorado Wolf Pack, right? And they took down the impossible American Ninja Warrior course. They got to the top, didn't they? Did y'all see that one? Yeah. Okay, so without further ado, let's welcome Dr. Noah Kaufman.
All right. Well, it is really good to see so many shining young faces in here. There's kids of all ages, myself included. We're all kids, you know, and that's part of what this lecture is about. It's about being a kid, starting from that moment and progressing and moving forward. And there's a lot of exciting things that I've learned and done in my life, and I really appreciate and I'm honored by the fact that you want to come and hear about some of them. I call this lecture Living Your Dreams. And really there's no point in your life where it's too early or too late to start living your dreams. And you know, we're going to talk about what that means, and we'll really get into some detail. So we're going to be talking today a little bit about how to attain your dreams, how to attain those goals. I am a physician here in town, and I staff the emergency departments where I see all kinds of crazy things. It's really a fulfilling and satisfying job, and I work in the best healthcare system in America as far as I'm concerned, the UC Health system. Now, for all the kiddos in here, I'm going to try and go through these slides. There's some really cool slides. I'm going to get things going so that you guys can see a whole bunch of ninja stuff, see some behind-the-scenes Wolfpack stuff, and we're going to try and operate this lecture on kind of a multi-level. I am the Ninja Doc, and this comes from Ninja Warrior. They have a social media Instagram, and this year I competed in scrubs. Many of you might have seen I competed in previous years in a gold lame. I took heat for that a little bit, especially from my wife. I love this outfit. You know, it makes me feel like a superhero, and it's great to be a superhero on the show. So who am I? Let me share a little bit about myself that you don't know. I'm 40 years old. I was born in Chicago, Illinois. If you'd stand up for a second. This is the maker. Yes. That's David Kaufman, but it's sir to you. He's an older gent. He's fond of telling everybody that he was alive when the Dead Sea was only sick. So I use a lot of his one-liners. He's an auctioneer. He's an amazing man. Dad, love you. I got a scholarship to go to Tulane Medical School after being at college in Miami. And of course, I learned Japanese, and now my wife is Chinese. So I was close, but you know, that was really fascinating. I was in college, and some of the years I worked 6 shifts a month, which is awesome. That's what you want. If you can aim for 6 shifts a month, that's what you want. Now we have a 4-year-old son who you may have seen on the show. His name is Zun, and he's like a lot of these little guys. He's psyched. Are you kids ninjas? You guys ninjas? Yeah. They said I could be anything, so I became a ninja. That's what I'm talking about. And so, now look, you guys, being a ninja means a lot more than just being an amazing athlete dressed in a gold lame suit. Being a ninja, it also means seeking perfection of character and becoming the best student you can be, becoming the best in academics, becoming the kindest, sweetest person, and working on your character. Dislocated his shoulder, actually. Some of you may or may not remember this, but that first season, he dislocated his shoulder. He's a chiropractor. His name's Alan Keneally, really neat guy. And I hopped over the fence that they had the competitors behind, and I ran over, and they had called an ambulance, 911, in LA. So what would have happened is he would have gone for the ER, waited there for 12 hours with his shoulder out. It would have been a horrible nightmare. So I offered to put it back in for him, and luckily I was able to do that. And they showed it on TV. I didn't even know they were filming it. And you could even hear the pop. Whoa. It was amazing. It was really amazing. That means for all you lottery ticket buyers, you have a bigger chance of being struck by lightning like 1,000 times than winning a Mega Millions. Yeah, this was Tuesday. So, by the way, I just want you to know that adventure can happen on Tuesday. Adventure does not discriminate. When I'm pumping my fist at the top of the warp wall, yeah! On American Ninja Warrior, I am joyously, drunkenly, serenely, and, well, I'm not drunk. But I'm divinely aware. And it's important to appreciate the good times in your life and the magic when you can find it. Helen Keller gave us a very, very important piece of wisdom, and that is life is either complete daring or nothing at all. I think the point is, and it makes sense, is be daring. Be daring in your lives. Be daring to go after your dreams and to figure out how to do that. So imagine if you have a blank canvas and you're about to paint. You're about to make a beautiful painting with your life. Well, you start off, you don't really know how to paint that well, but you make these big strokes. You just like the colors. Zun likes red and white, so you make these big strokes. And then you get a little bit older and you start making your painting fine. You start crafting your masterpiece. So you always want to be ready and open for magic to happen. You want to seek it out. You want to find it. You're not going to find it at home. You know, you're not going to find it in the garbage. You're not going to find it in your car. The magic happens generally out there. And when somebody comes in very, very sick or dying, it's up to me to do my best to save their life or to get them to someone who can as quickly as possible and stabilize them. Okay, Dr. Noah Kaufman takes on American Ninja Warrior. Infertility is not a bad word. Thank you. Thank you. Crossfire Hurricane, Lake Tahoe. Oh. Come on. Oh, dude. So that's the Crossfire Hurricane. That last move is really, really hard, the one where I throw out. I spent 23 days on it, and I never did it.
Come on, strong, everything you got. Come on, come on.
Yeah! Yes! Yeah, so that's called Black Velvet. That's in Rockland. You got it! And I give you my strength. And so people write these powerful, deep, meaningful things and say goodbye to loved ones who've passed. And then it all gets burned. The temple gets burned with all those messages. It's very, very powerful. And I've spent many days in the temple, and I've cried. We brought like 6 liters of wine. We didn't touch the wine. We ended up leaving it in a skier's hut because we were so exhausted, as you can imagine, going over these mountains. But we got there, and we found the boulders, and the boulders were about knee-high. We couldn't even climb on them. They look much different from the airplane. So we called them the not worth it, and then we had to hike home. So Chili came with us, his personality. This is great. This is Brian Arnold with a cowboy hat, with a fireball, riding a tiger, jumping over volcanoes. You're never going to see that picture anywhere else. That's Brian. Most people don't know the true Brian. That's the true Brian right there. So, back to Ninja Warrior. All these different things, you know, all of us in the Wolf Pack, we've worked on seeking perfection of character. We've worked on living our dreams. Everything kind of culminated with Isaac finishing the Ninja Warrior course. I'm on Twitter. I'm ClimberDoc. I know that's going to shock many of you. I'm on Instagram. I'm BoulderDoc. And my email is boulderdoc@gmail.com. I'll take questions on anything anybody wants to ask. Sky's the limit, especially the kids.
Can I autograph?
Yeah, of course. Thank you. I'm honored. Now I'll be doing autographs right away.
How many pull-ups can you do in one shot?
Jeez. I have a question. Am I allowed to hang and shake out, or is it just one shot continuous?
What's a hippie say when you ask him to move off your couch?
What does he say?
Namaste.
No. I love it. That is great. That is great. That's a good one. I'm going to use that. Oh, on the Team Ninja, this is the coolest thing ever, man. Oh my God! So they put two Ninja Warrior courses side by side, and they had us run. They had us run the courses side by side. My first run was against Lance, the Cowboy Ninja. So I can't tell you what happened, but I'm not known for going fast. Oh, but I went fast. And it was very exciting. A couple of the elements are shared elements.
So let's thank Dr. Noah Kaufman.